It is widely believed that Africa is the second largest continent in the world after Asia, with over 2 billion inhabitants spread across 54 countries. The continent covers a total surface area of 30.37 million square kilometers, and it is home to the most genetically diverse people on the Earth's surface. The African population has a greater proportion of young people compared to other continents of the world. The African continent is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Isthmus of Suez and the Red Sea to the northeast, the Indian Ocean to the southeast, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Out of the 54 countries in Africa, 2 of them are still not fully independent or have limited recognition, as you will be discovering in this video. Each country in Africa, just like any other in the world, has a capital city that may have its place as a result of political, religious, or economic concentration. These capital cities are mostly filled with people who carry out various economic activities. They are the hub and point of reference whenever there are official matters to settle, and also a focal point for decentralization of power. In this video, we shall be taking you around the 54 capital cities of Africa. Get your eyes fixed on the screen and enjoy this beautiful moment with us on the New Tourist channel. Before we begin the tour, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel, where you will always be posted about things and facts concerning the African continent. Let's go in alphabetical order. 1. Abuja, Nigeria. It is the capital city of Nigeria, noted to be one of the most purpose-built and wealthy cities on the continent. With a population of about 6 million inhabitants, Abuja is one of the most prestigious towns where some great conferences have been held, such as the 2003 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting and the 2014 African Economic Forum. The skyline of the city, which was built largely in the 1980s, is dominated by Aso Rock, an enormous monolith. It rises up behind the presidential complex, which houses the residence and offices of the Nigerian president in the Three Arms Zone on the eastern edge of the city. Nearby are the National Assembly and the Supreme Court of Nigeria. 2. Accra, Ghana. Accra is the capital city of Ghana, situated on the Atlantic coast of West Africa with about 2.4 million inhabitants. This city is one of the most frequently visited places in Africa. The people of Accra, Ghana, are noted for their love for jazz music and works of art. If you happen to get to Ghana someday, you may also like to visit the Kwame Nkrumah Museum, where the great Pan-Africanist and his wife, Faith Nkrumah, were buried. It is adorned with expensive decorations and is very colorful for the eye. Accra is also a host city to several continental markets and a host of sites for tourism. Let's jump over to 3. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Here is Addis Ababa, a city highly noted for its strong and vibrant road transport system. It is in Addis Ababa that you can find the headquarters of the African Union, the biggest assembler of African states, and the Economic Commission for Africa. Addis Ababa is one of the most beautiful cities in Africa, and why not the world? The city is also full of rich and interesting history and culture you will like to know more about. The city is home to more than 2 million people who are great lovers of their culture, fashion, and arts. The Ethiopian airline has its headquarters in Addis Ababa. 4. Algiers, Algeria. Algiers is the capital city of Algeria, with over 4 million people living there. The city is an ancient one which has, over the years, gotten characteristics of modern cities you know about. Algiers is one of UNESCO's heritage sites in Africa. It is a citadel of public interest, with so many magnificent buildings like the Casbah Quarters and the Bardo Museum. Algiers harbors one of the most important seaports in North Africa, which saw its rise during the period of French colonialism. This structure is still being highly maintained and used. 5. Antananarivo, Madagascar. Antananarivo is the capital city of Madagascar, which acts as a host to the country's administrative setups. Today, the city of Antananarivo has a population of about 1.4 million inhabitants who speak the French language and Malagasy. In this city, you can find some tourist attractions like the Tsimbazaza Zoo, the Rova Palace Complex, the Royal Kingdom of Madagascar, and many other structures. If you want to visit an area with some very sheen islands, then Antananarivo is the place. 6. Asmara, Eritrea. Asmara is the capital city of Eritrea, a country found in the Horn of Africa. It has a population of 896,000 people. It will interest you to know that Italians invested a lot in this city during the colonial period. In Asmara, you can find some Italian buildings such as the Catholic Cathedral there. The city's architecture ranges from artistic cinemas to the magnificent airplane-shaped Fiat Tagliero station. If you are enjoying this video, please give it a like. Next. 7. Bamako, Mali. Bamako is the capital city and most inhabited place in Mali, with a population of about 2.8 million as of 2022. It is also the country's administrative center and is located across the Niger River. The city of Bamako is noted for the presence of prestigious institutions like the University of Bamako, the National Museum of Mali, the Central Mosque of Mali, and the Mali International Airport. You won't want to miss getting to these places on your trip to Mali. 8. Bangui, Central African Republic. Here comes Bangui, the capital city of the Central African Republic. This city was established as a French outpost in the late 1880s. The city consists of 8 urban districts, 16 groups, and about 205 neighborhoods. One thing to note about this city is that its first bank was established in 1946, when a branch of the Bank of West Africa was formed there. People in this city carry out textile activities, exportation, and many other lucrative trades. 9. Banjul, Gambia. Banjul is the capital city of Gambia, a small country in West Africa beside Senegal. The city of Banjul has an estimated population of about 437,000 inhabitants. Some places you might be interested in here include the National Museum of Gambia, administrative buildings, and banks. The principal industry in Banjul is peanut processing, besides the wood, palm oil, and beeswax extracting firms spread across the city. 10. Bissau, Guinea-Bissau. Bissau is the capital city of Guinea-Bissau, with a population of about 500,000. People in the city of Bissau are very much into cashew nut production. The country as a whole is the 6th largest producer of cashew nuts in the world. 11. Brazzaville, Congo-Brazzaville. Here comes the capital city of the Republic of Congo in Central Africa. The population of this city stands at approximately 1.5 million. Amongst these people, there are many lovers of arts and culture. Brazzaville is an artistic hub, a city with a large number of potential musical assets, which are particularly linked to ancestral origin. After every 2 years, the city usually hosts the Pan-African Music Festival, dubbed FESPAM. During your visit to Congo, you can get here and have a great adventure. 12. Bujumbura, Burundi. Bujumbura is the capital city of Burundi. It was formerly known as Bujumbura, which is the hub for the country's economic activities. It ships most of Burundi's exports such as cotton, coffee, and cocoa to other parts of Africa and the world. Road transport in this city is very vibrant, with many taxis and buses looming the streets each day. Public transport vehicles in Bujumbura are generally painted white and blue, as you can see on the screen. 13. Cairo, Egypt. We take you over to Cairo in Egypt, the country's capital city with a population of over 20 million inhabitants. Cairo is one of the fastest growing cities in Africa, inhabited by some of the continent's richest business tycoons like those of the renowned Saurus and Mansour families. The famous Giza Pyramid is found in Cairo and has been a tourist attraction for many visitors in Egypt over the years. Next up. 14. Cape Town, South Africa. Actually, South Africa has 3 key places which serve as capitals. They are Pretoria, the executive capital, Bloemfontein, the judicial capital, and Cape Town, the legislative capital. This separation is to avoid any sector of the government to have too much power. However, Cape Town is the oldest and 2nd largest city in the country after Johannesburg. Cape Town is ranked as a Better World City by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network. It is the host to so many wealthy companies in the country and Africa. 15. Conakry, Kenya. Conakry is the capital of Guinea, a country in West Africa. The city of Conakry is known for its beaches, dense palm forests, and cool, refreshing water bodies. There are several ports in the city of Conakry, where important business deals are being carried out. It is also one of Africa's rich touristic places you will like to visit. 16. Dakar, Senegal. Dakar is the capital city of Senegal, a country located in West Africa. It is a portland and a citadel for diverse cultural displays. One major touristic site in Dakar is the Theodore Monod Museum, where cultural artifacts are being displayed including clothes, drums, carvings, and many others. Nights in Dakar are usually very vibrant as you can find people dancing to the tone of traditional music known as balaks. You want to visit Dakar and enjoy this dance. 17. Dodoma, Tanzania. The capital city of Tanzania is Dodoma, with a population of close to 600,000 people. The city is characterized by a high concentration of political and socio-economic entities, making it a very busy place. Dodoma is a famous area for agricultural products such as beans, nuts, coffee, tea, and tobacco. Sweet Tanzanian wine is usually produced in an industry found in the city of Dodoma. 18. Djibouti, Djibouti. We are here in the capital city of Djibouti. Djibouti, just like the name of the country, is found in the Horn of Africa. The population of this city stands at 562,000. The city of Djibouti is beautifully formed after several volcanic activities took place there years back. It is home to one of the saltiest water bodies in the world called Lake Assai in the Danakil Desert. If you are having a great time with us on The New Tourist, then you could just help us like the video and then subscribe to our channel for more interesting updates. 19. El Ain, Western Sahara. El Ain is the largest city in the disputed or not fully independent territory of Western Sahara. This city has a population of about 217,000 inhabitants. The city is party administered by Morocco and is yet to be recognized at international levels. 20. Freetown, Sierra Leone. Freetown, the capital city of Sierra Leone. The city was a dwelling place for freed captives during the transatlantic slave trade. The current population of this city is 1.3 million. Since the slave trade period, Freetown has seen a rapid uplift in terms of infrastructure and human resources. The city of Freetown was founded by slave abolitionist Lieutenant John Clarkson in the 1970s. Next, 21. Gaborone, Botswana. Gaborone is the economic and political capital of Botswana. There are over 300,000 people living and carrying out varied economic activities there. The city of Gaborone was named after Chief Gaborone of the Tlakwa tribe, whose reign was marked by the provision of water to Gaborone from a nearby village. Gaborone is one of the fastest-growing cities in Africa, with interesting sites to visit, such as the Rhodesia Railway Station, the National Museum, the Kale Hill, the Gaborone Dam, and the beautiful Botswana Towers. 22. Harare, Zimbabwe. Harare is the capital of Zimbabwe, inhabited by over 2 million people. This city was established during the British colonial reign. Harare is an important center for commerce, government, finance, and real estate in Zimbabwe. The city has the second largest number of embassies in southern Africa and serves as the location for the African headquarters of the World Health Organization, which it shares with Brazzaville. 23. Juba, South Sudan. Juba is the capital city of South Sudan, with a population estimated at close to 600,000 people. Situated on the White Nile, Juba also serves as the capital of the Central Equatorial State. This city has a strong religious historic backing, reason why amongst places of worship in Juba, you can mainly find Christian churches like the Roman Catholic Church, Baptist churches, and Presbyterian. Hope you are enjoying the video. Leave a like if you do. 24. Kampala, Uganda. Kampala is Uganda's national and commercial capital bordering Lake Victoria, the largest lake in Africa. There are over 1.6 million people living there. The city of Kampala is reportedly among the fastest growing cities in Africa, with an annual growth rate of 41%. Kampala is served by the Entebbe International Airport, which is the largest urban airport in Uganda. The city is also a great one for touristic exploration. 25. Khartoum, Sudan. The city of Khartoum is the capital of Sudan, with a population of about 5.2 million inhabitants. It is a strong Islamic city in North Africa, having bridge connections with Khartoum North and the Omdurman cities, which join to form the largest conurbation in Sudan. Khartoum is the seat of the Arab Bank for Economic Development in Africa and other beautiful touristic sites. 26. Kigali, Rwanda. Kigali is at the center of Rwanda. It is the capital, and it extends across numerous hills, bridges, and valleys. It is home to more than 1 million people. Kigali has many places where traditional handicrafts are always exhibited. Some of these items include woven baskets and magnificent carvings. The city of Kigali has been declared the third greenest city in Africa by ecologists. You may want to get here and discover more by yourself. It is also the cleanest place in Africa. 27. Kinshasa, Congo. Here comes the capital city of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Kinshasa, formerly known as Leopoldville, is the largest and most dynamic in the country, with over 10 million inhabitants. Kinshasa serves as headquarters to many wealthy corporations in Congo and many other companies too. Kinshasa bears witness to a rich music history and is home to multiple recording studios including Olympia, Ngoma, and Loningisa, where some of Africa's ace artists do their work. 28. Libreville, Gabon. Libreville is the capital city of Gabon, a country situated on the coast of Central Africa. The city is inhabited by more than 700,000 people. Libreville has grown rapidly and now is home to 1/3 of Gabon's national population. There are beautiful places to visit in Libreville, like parks, museums, and the American International School of Libreville, which operates on a US-oriented curriculum. 29. Lilongwe, Malawi. Lilongwe is the capital city of Malawi, with a population of close to 1 million people in 2022. The city of Lilongwe is an important economic and transportation center in the country of Malawi. In the middle of Lilongwe, there is woodland that serves as a wildlife center too. This area sheltered animal species such as lions, monkeys, and crocodiles. The city is also home to the 21st century Chinese-built parliament building in Malawi. 30. Mbabane, Eswatini. Mbabane is the capital city of the Kingdom of Eswatini, with an estimated population of 94,875 people. It is a small growing city that depends on tourism and sugar exportation for economic survival. The city of Mbabane has 2 sites for light industries as well. Let's move on. 31. Lomé, Togo. Lomé is the capital of Togo, found in West Africa. The city is known for its beautiful palm-lined coast, which serves as a place for recreation and rest. There are over 800,000 people living in Lomé. You will like to note that the Central Independence Monument of Togo found in Lomé is a landscaped traffic circle, which adds beauty to the eyes of people who visit it. The National Museum of Togo is found in Lomé and exhibits West African jewelry, masks, musical instruments, and pottery works. 32. Luanda, Angola. Luanda is the capital city of Angola, an industrial center with over 8.3 million inhabitants. It is one of the oldest colonial cities in Africa, which served as a center for trade with slaves before Prohibition. Luanda is undergoing a major reconstruction, with many large developments taking place there, which will greatly influence its cityscape in the near future. There is a massive Portuguese habitation here too. Luanda was the main host city for the 2010 matches of the Africa Cup of Nations. 33. Lusaka, Zambia. Lusaka is the capital of Zambia. It is one of the fastest developing cities in southern Africa, with a current population of about 2.5 million persons. Zambia's oldest and largest institution of learning, the University of Zambia, is based in Lusaka. Major attractions in this city include the Lusaka National Museum, the Freedom Statue of Zambia, and the Moore Pottery Factory. Do not miss seeing these places once you're in Zambia. 34. Malabo, Equatorial Guinea. Here comes Malabo, the capital city of Equatorial Guinea. The multi-ethnic city is inhabited by 279,000 people. The people of Malabo speak Spanish, but the most widely spoken language there is Pichinglés. Malabo serves as the commercial and financial center of Equatorial Guinea. It has a big seaport that exports cocoa, timber, and coffee. The main industry here is fishing. In Malabo, you can find an extension of the very dense equatorial forest, which harbors varied wildlife species. 35. Maputo, Mozambique. Maputo is the capital of Mozambique, found in East Africa. The city has a population of 1.8 million inhabitants from very vibrant and dynamic cultural scenes. Maputo has a number of landmarks, including Independence Square, the Maputo Fortress, and the Central Market, which all make the city aesthetically attractive. There are a good number of learning institutions and hospitals spread throughout the city of Maputo in Mozambique. Next. 36. Maseru, Lesotho. The capital city of Lesotho is Maseru, a landlocked region encircled by South Africa. The city has a population of about 400,000 inhabitants. Maseru's economy is one that is growing at a very rapid speed, which is noted for foreign investments in tourism since the country got independence in 1966. One place you will love to visit when you get to Maseru is Lesotho National Stadium, which has a capacity of accommodating 20 to 25,000 people. Let's continue. 37. Mogadishu, Somalia. Mogadishu, locally known as Hamar, is the capital and most populous city in Somalia. Over 2.3 million people live in Mogadishu, a thriving city in the country. Because it is found beside the coast, Mogadishu has an important port that serves in connecting traders from different parts of the world. The National Library of Somalia is undergoing renovations worth $1.5 million. Most of the Somali sporting infrastructures are based in Mogadishu. 38. Monrovia, Liberia. Monrovia is the capital city of Liberia, with an estimated population of 1.1 million inhabitants. It is the largest city in Liberia, founded by the administration of former U.S. President James Monroe during the colonial period. Cultural attractions in Monrovia include the Liberia National Museum, the Masonic Temple, the Waterside Market, and several beaches. One of the oldest newspapers in Africa, known as the Liberia Herald, was founded in Monrovia in the 1880s. Now you know. Next. 39. Moroni, Comoros. Moroni is the capital and largest city of Comoros, an island country in Africa. The city's population is estimated at about 50,000 residents. Moroni has one of Africa's well-established civil aviation ports and also airport facilities that collaborate with the Tanzanian and Kenya airports. Moroni is a rocky volcanic coastline, mostly without beaches. However, it is still a great place for nature tourists to visit. 40. Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi is Kenya's capital city, inhabited by about 4.3 million people. The city of Nairobi is popularly referred to as the Green City in the Sun because of its ever-fresh nature. Nairobi is one of Africa's most influential cities, which is a vital hub for commercial and financial activities. This city is not only a beautiful one to dwell in, but a gorgeous metropolis to make a living in as well. 41. N'Djamena, Chad. We are now in N'Djamena, the capital city of Chad. The city is the largest in the country, made up of 10 districts and a population of about 900,000 inhabitants. N'Djamena is a regional market for livestock, salt, dates, and grains. There is also the presence of fish and meat processing industries here, which makes the city a vibrant economic center in Chad. 42. Niamey, Niger. Niamey is the capital and largest city of Niger. The city has a population of about 1 million inhabitants who live and carry out several economic activities there. Niamey has a strong urban administration, headed by a municipal government. Niamey hosts a fabulous racing event that sees powerful horses contesting across the Red Earth. This is one activity that will make you want to go to Niamey and discover more about it. 43. Nouakchott, Mauritania. Here comes the capital city of Mauritania. Nouakchott is also one of the largest cities in the Sahel with an amazing landscape. The population of this city stands at about 1.2 million people. What we can retain about the city of Nouakchott is that it hosts a deep water port and the Nouakchott-Amtansi International Airport, one of the 2 international airports in Mauritania. Nouakchott is also a hosting city for the prestigious University of Nouakchott and other specialized institutions of learning. 44. Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. Let's discover the capital city of Burkina Faso. Ouagadougou is the capital city of this country and also doubles as the administrative, communication, cultural, and economic center of the country. The human population of Ouagadougou this year stands at 2.4 million. There are a number of tourist sites in Ouagadougou you won't want to miss on your visit to Burkina Faso. They include Maison du Peuple and Salle des Banquets, in addition to performances of many genres of cultural music. The Pan-African Film and Television Festival of the country is usually hosted in Ouagadougou and has become a polling international event in Burkina Faso. 45. Port Louis, Mauritius. Have you ever heard about Port Louis? If not, then note that it is the capital city of Mauritius, a country situated in an extension of the Indian Ocean. It has a population of approximately 150,000 inhabitants. The city of Port Louis is full of several buildings and monuments that reflect its rich and diverse colonial history. Sporting activities are popular in this city. As of now, the Mauritius National Olympic Committee is based in Port Louis, among other great infrastructures. 46. Porto Novo, Benin. Just as its name implies, Porto Novo is a port city and the capital of Benin, found in West Africa. The city of Porto Novo is home to about 250,000 people. Porto Novo is the second largest city in Benin, and although it is the official capital, where the national legislature sits, the larger city of Cotonou is the government area where most of the public buildings are located. There are also very beautiful touristic sites in Porto Novo, such as the Porto Novo Museum, King Topha's Palace, and many others. 47. Praia, Cape Verde. Praia is the capital city of Cape Verde, which is a country found off the coast of West Africa. Over 200,000 people live in Praia. Cape Verde is known for its pottery, most especially traditional bags and jewelry, and other popular options. If you want to feel more African in dressing and decoration, then you can go to Praia in Cape Verde to purchase some of these items. 48. Rabat, Morocco. Rabat is the capital city of Morocco, with a population of approximately 1.2 million inhabitants. It is one of the 4 imperial sites of Morocco listed as a World Heritage Site. The city of Rabat is accessible through train, air, and land transport. Islam is the predominant religion practiced in this city. Mawazine is a music festival organized in Rabat under the chairmanship of the King of Morocco. It brings together many people from across the globe. Rabat is also home to some of Africa's richest people like King Mohammed VI, Aziz Akanach, and Othman Benjoulan. 49. Tripoli, Libya. Tripoli is the largest and capital city of Libya, inhabited by over 1.1 million people. The city of Tripoli has the second highest concentration of Mamluk architecture after Cairo. Many of Libya's largest corporations have their headquarters and head offices in Tripoli. Processing of goods such as food, textiles, construction material, clothing, and tobacco products takes place in Tripoli and makes up some of the city's very lucrative activities. 50. São Tomé, São Tomé and Príncipe. São Tomé is the capital and largest city of the Central African island country of São Tomé and Príncipe. Its name is Portuguese for St. Thomas. Founded in the 15th century, it is one of Africa's oldest colonial cities. 51. Tunis, Tunisia. The fast-growing city of Tunis is the capital of Tunisia, with a population of about 2.7 million inhabitants. Tunis is often referred to as Grand Tunis. It is the third largest city in the Maghreb region after Casablanca and Algiers. The city of Tunis hosts several festivals annually, one of which is the International Festival of Carthage, which takes place every July and August. This city also hosts the highest number of Tunisian students who are enrolled in either public or private institutions of learning there. 52. Victoria, Seychelles. Victoria is the capital and largest city of Seychelles, an islanded country on the northeastern side of Mali. The population of this city is currently made up of about 30,000 people. Victoria was first established as the seat of the British government during the colonial period. This is one of the things that make the city so popular today. Some major touristic attractions here include the Little Ben Clock Tower, Botanical Gardens, and the Clark Market. The Victoria Market also serves as an attraction with much colored fish, admired by people who go visiting here. 53. Windhoek, Namibia. Windhoek is the capital of Namibia. The population of Windhoek in 2022 is estimated at 500,000 inhabitants and is continually growing due to an influx of persons from all over the country. The city is quite very developed with the presence of magnificent edifices and buildings where diverse economic activities take place. Windhoek is served by two airports, the Eros Airport and the Jose Kutako International Airport. The renowned Namibian Art Gallery is also situated in this city. You may like to visit it one day. 54. Yamoussoukro, Ivory Coast. Yamoussoukro is the capital city of Ivory Coast, also known as the Ivory Coast. It has a population of about 300,000 persons and is the fifth most populous city in Ivory Coast. The city of Yamoussoukro is known for its gigantic Our Lady of Peace Basilica with its stained glass windows and towering dome. It has an international airport and also serves as host to the Hifikepunye National Institute, founded in 1996. The city which ends our list of African capitals in alphabetical order is 55. Yaoundé, Cameroon. Yaoundé is the political capital of Cameroon. It is spread over 7 hills, located in the southern part of the country. There are over 2.8 million people living in Yaoundé. The country also has an economic capital situated in Douala. The economy of Yaoundé is mostly centered on administration, civil service, and diplomatic activities. Yaoundé is served by the Nsemalin International Airport, the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium, and the recently completed Olembe Stadium, which was a host site for the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations. If you didn't know about the capital cities of every African nation, you now know, or you must have added meaning to what you already know. Most of the capital cities of African nations are the most highly developed with a good number of public infrastructures, as you have just watched in this video. If there are other things you may have wanted to know, keep a message in the comment box. Do not forget to like this video if you enjoyed watching it. Also, subscribe to the New Tourist channel where you will get all the most interesting facts about Africa. See you in our next video.